Hey basketball players, today I am going to be talking to you about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is near and dear to my heart because we both tore our ACLs roughly around the same time. But anyways, he is one of the best players to ever play basketball in my opinion at the guard position, and you're going to see why today. Let's get down and let's check out Derrick Rose. Okay, so in this first clip, we have Derrick Rose right here, and what we have is a fantastic schooling of how you can dribble the ball quickly and how to go in for a layup super quickly as well. So here we have, he goes for his last dribble on his right foot, and check out how many steps he actually took between dribbles. He took 1, 2, and then he dribbled. Now, this is something that we all need to learn, and that is, while running quickly, you can actually take more steps between your dribbles, especially if you dribble higher like Derrick Rose. A lot of players will only dribble, check that out, his gather step. The ball dribbles up to his shoulder. This is something that we can do when we're not being covered directly by a player. This will allow us to dribble faster, but also allow us to cover more space. That's his gather step, his left foot. From there, he picks up the ball and takes a step on his right foot and then left foot and goes in for a layup. Now, this is something that a lot of younger players don't do, and that is by dribbling higher, pushing the ball farther ahead of you, you can cover more ground, and then when you start getting close to players, you just start dribbling lower. So something we have here is Derrick Rose again on the fast break. And now when he's coming into that half court, he's doing a quick stutter step, goes left, a nice quick jab left, and then a huge step right, and then another huge step with his left foot. Now, this is something that you need to do as a player. It's called change of speed, or also what I like to call just quick, short jab steps. Now, from there, make sure your knees are in very good health, and make sure that you do knee stabilizing activities or workouts, because that's going to be very beneficial for you when you start playing like Derrick Rose. There's the reason why I say this. But anyways, from there, quick, small, short steps. Quick jab, and then that quick jab, those short, small steps, gets his defender back on his heels, almost stands up for a second there, and then a quick jab left. His defender still has not reacted, and he's already taken this massively big step. Now, because he's noticed that his defender is on his heels and not in any position because he's still moving to take a charge, he then takes his second step right into his defender, keeps that ball behind his head, keeps his elbows out, which is going to allow him to create fouls, allows the other player to start hacking away, and it allows him to get to the free throw line a lot of the times. But because of that, he's able to finish with a layup because he's gone strong, and he got that and one at the end. Now, this next clip is another one of him on a fast break. He's going 2-on-3, technically 1-on-3 in this case, but he's able to pick up that ball at the 3-point line. He already knows his line of where he's going to be attacking the rim. So he takes his last dribble, gathers on his left foot, brings that ball into his body. That is very important. A lot of players don't do this. A lot of players would still take one more dribble and try to do some kind of a Euro step around Kyrie Irving. But instead, he decides to go straight down the middle in between those two players and attacks the rim. Now, this is a very risky move if you're worried about knee injuries like myself, but if you're not worried, if you want to try and make a name for yourself and take over the game, these are the types of moves that you're going to want to know. And that is picking the ball up on his left foot, bringing that ball close to his body, taking a massive 1, 2, gets right to that rim on his second step. Obviously, these players are getting ready to try and block his shot, but he goes up with 2 hands, nice and strong, does a quick pump fake in front of the rim, and then he's able to go in for a layup. Now, this is a big boy move by somebody who is only 6'1" or 6'2". This is another big boy move that Derrick Rose does, and that is attacking the defender who is moving. So he picks up his dribble at the three-point line. We have to remember, if you're still dribbling the ball and you're attacking a player at in a fast break, by picking up the ball earlier at the three-point line and taking two massive big steps, you're actually protecting that ball. And if you were to take that dribble, they have that ability to pick that ball from you. So by bringing that ball into your body, it's allowing you to be able to protect that ball. He takes two massive big steps into his defender. His defender's got nothing to do or nothing else that he can really do because Derrick Rose has two hands on that ball and took two massive steps into a moving defender. And because of that, he's able to make that layup and get the and one, as we can see right there. Now, he's able to create shots for himself as well. And with this shot here, he uses the screen. They get that switch. Now, from there, Kevin Love, he is not that fast of a defender, so what Derrick Rose does is a quick jab towards his right side, which then gets Kevin Love to sag off slightly from Derrick Rose, which allows him to push off for a sidestep or a step back, whatever you want to call it, and then he's able to go in for his three-point shot. But this would not have been possible if he didn't incorporate that jab step into his step back or sidestep for that shot. I hope that this video has helped you become a better guard and a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time.